Yep, I have sandals on in the garden. Would you believe that's the first time? I usually always wear my boots because I have a fear of things biting my feet or just biting me in general. But I have on sandals today because it's my first day back in the garden after being sick for I think about 4 or 5 days. I have not been in the garden, and I have got to get these tomatoes tied up. So I have on sandals because even though I'm feeling better, I don't feel good enough to put on my boots. So, and I just saw a huge ant bed in potato row. Right there. It's a huge ant bed. Anyway, I went through and added these stakes a while ago, but I never tied the tomatoes to the stake. So that's what I'm doing today. I got one down and probably about 50 more to go. Today is a boots day. I'm feeling much better. Not exactly 100%, but better. So it is really early in the morning. It's about 6 o'clock. And I've got to get an early start on the day because today I have some events that I have to go to for my job. So we got to take care of all of the birds this morning and get some work done in the garden. If you're just stopping by for the first time, welcome. My name is Michelle and I'm doing some homesteading, gardening, figuring things out here in Texas, Zone 8B. My husband and I, Super, bought this homestead in 2021. We have about 11 and a half acres. We only use about 2 acres of it. The rest of it is wooded. We do live in the woods. I'll drop a picture. And we have chickens, we have geese and ducks, we have 2 goats. We got a couple of broody mamas right now, and we have a bunch of little baby chicks that we just got. So welcome to our channel and to just following our journey to figuring it out. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Girls, it's my older flock. They are like, where is breakfast, Mom? All that chitter chat you're doing in that box. Alright, so they're having breakfast. And I have a broody mama in here. Bam! Hey, broody mama. Hey, broody mama. Oh, and I got the strap to the... I told y'all this is the journey to figuring it out, okay? We're figuring it out. There we go. Good morning, broody mama. She's like, would you go away? So I've been collecting the eggs every day, throughout the day as much as I can if I'm here, because they have been like cracking the eggs if I don't get to them in time for some reason. They either try to squeeze them underneath that broody mama or they just destroy them. So I don't know what that's about. That's new. Good morning. Let me give these guys some fresh water and then we'll move on to the other birds. Good job, Curtis. Good job, Curtis. All right, so next we're gonna come over here. You can see that chicken there. That is Boots. I had to take Boots out of the main flock because they were picking on her. I mean, literally picking her butt raw, picking all of her feathers raw. I think she was stressed and picking her own feathers. It was just not a very happy situation for her. So I had to put her over here, and it's been fine because I'm in the garden quite often, and so she's like my little personal companion. Good morning, Boots. Good morning. And she gets the same thing that the other chickens get, plus the occasional gardener snack. When I'm snacking on stuff, she'll be snacking right with me. She did have free reign of the garden all winter long, but once I started putting stuff in the ground, like the potatoes are coming up, and I started putting tomatoes and stuff in the ground, I had to close her off to this area. And when the new chicks get ready to be cycled outside, this is where they're gonna be, in this area. So I refer to this next group of birds, my geese, as the noisy and nosy bunch. Well, first are the ducks. The ducks are sweet. They're not nosy. Well, they are kind of nosy, but they're not noisy. The ducks are sweet. My male duck is Donald. Hey, Donald. Hey, Donald. Hey, guy. All right, let me get these guys fed, and then I'll show you the geese. I get mealworms too. Everybody gets mealworms. It's a good distraction for them. Good distraction for them. Look at the ducks. They're having their mealworms. So everybody gets grain and mealworms, protein, some type of protein. And then of course a bunch of kitchen scraps. And whatever else is on the menu for that particular day. So let me get these guys their grain, and then we'll be headed to the baby chicks. All right, let's come over here and check out Lowry. Good morning, Lowry. Good morning. So you got an egg back there, Lowry. Good morning. So Lowry is my Toulouse goose, and she's been sitting on a nest for about 30 days now. It's probably overdue time for her to get up. Obviously she doesn't have a male over here, but she is also sitting on some of the duck eggs whenever they decide to lay them in the coop anyway. This is still kind of warm. But you know, Donald, he has his preference, and I don't know if what Lowry's sitting under is his preference, you know, his preferential mate. I don't know what that's about back there. Maybe one of the ducks went back there and just laid an egg. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. So I'm gonna get her off the nest, let's see what's going on, and then grab that egg. I can't do that with holding my camera, sorry. Alright, so Lowry's got 2 goose eggs and 3 duck eggs. I think that's what she started out with. I went ahead and get that other egg back there. So, it's good if you have a goose that has gone broody, to let them get up and move around, get the blood flowing in their legs. You know, just like a mama that, you know, maybe on bed rest. It's good to go to the restroom, you know, make those small little journeys. I read that goose can die from just not getting off of their nest for extended periods of time. So there we go. Now we're gonna come over here to my she shed, and this is where I'm housing the baby chicks for now. We are talking about maybe getting another little small building for this type of thing. This was not the intent when me and Cameron, my youngest daughter, got this shed. It was to help encourage her with her business adventures, and then also me because I work from home for the most part. So we gotta figure this out. And this is Carlos. Carlos is our adopted cat. She just showed up and adopted us. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning. So I feed her here, and she has a little water there. So I'm gonna put these eggs here. I'll grab them on the way out. So here are the baby birds. And this is where we're keeping the baby birds.